Hello, welcome back to Hollow Ground. I'm here with Lucas. We're gonna be drawing.
Hello.
What are you gonna be drawing, Lucas?
I have no clue what I'm. I was about to say I have no clue what I'm going to be drawing.
Are you gonna be drawing your new commission from your new client? From
I
your
don't have a
very
new client
special
yet.
client? What, you don't want to leak your client?
Oh, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! No, and that very specific client I know you're referring to has withdrawn from the world of commissions, I've been told.
We'll stop at the world and everybody would be happy.
What was the last thing I drew here? Oh, this. I really do like this.
You can work on your comic.
I don't feel like doing that right now.
You can work on your comic. I'll be working on a comic.
Yeah, but an entirely different thing. That you
Yeah.
feel like drawing right now. I feel like working on the cover right now.
Well,
Like I could.
it's the same here, Lucas. I could be working on this. Could be working on something that's a little bit more productive. But it's one of those things where I'm like, well, if I don't do it now, I won't do it ever.
Uh-huh. I'll just start sketching and see what happens.
Okay.
I honestly just want to draw Mekti.
Well, then draw Mekti. Mekti. Мисти.
Miss Dreams.
What are you gonna draw Mekti as? Or what is she
I have
gonna do?
no clue. I have no clue.
How about putting her into a beanbag that she wants to be in?
I'm still not sure.
Hear those gears turning in your brain.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I need WD-40. What? What did what I say? Gave you an idea about-
I just remembered the gears thing. Not the gears thing, but the thing before the gears or after. I don't remember which.
grinds?
Yeah, the. No, when you were trying to solve that puzzle and you were like, it's probably like you watching a turtle slowly turn around.
Oh, that. This gameplay is like watching a turtle try to turn around, and you were like,
No.
nah, it's more like that video of the orangutan trying to use tools and failing at it.
No, it's like you have all the tools before you. And you have the idea behind everything. You're just doing it wrong, that's all.
Yeah.
That's the thing with the orangutan. Every time I remember that video, I just remember the guy's face as he watches the fucking orangutan.
Try to do something.
Because again, it doesn't like. It just puts the nail onto the wood, starts hammering
Yeah.
it with like the side of the hammer, puts another nail from its mouth and keeps fucking hammering. And it's so confident.
Yeah. I mean, it's the important part. You might suck, but at least do it confidently.
Fake it until you make it.
Exactly. So you get it.
Isn't that what they did with the fucking typewriter? The whole idea behind the typewriter. You know, the whatever room full of monkeys with typewriters, and eventually you're gonna get
Yeah.
Shakespeare.
Basically, if you had 10,000 monkeys and you gave them infinite time and typewriters, they would write Shakespeare at some point. Basically,
I disagree, but sure.
I find it funny that every single time it's like, oh, this thing has been disproven, and then the article is like, well, there's not enough time in the universe for, and then someone quote retweeted and said like, prompt says infinite. A counter argument. There's not enough time. What part of infinite you don't get?
Well, the thing is, like, if the idea is that yes, you eventually get Shakespeare.
Yes.
It is the same idea with like a random like letter or number generator. Eventually, you're
Yes.
going to get strings of text that is not meaningless garbage. The problem with that is like, yeah, you can get that, but the probability of getting Shakespeare is might as well be non-existent, you know.
Well, yeah, but
It's
the underlying
saying,
is
but
that
saying like, oh, it
it's not
could
zero.
happen. Yeah, but he is saying like, oh, it could be something. It might as well be zero. It might as well be zero.
Yeah.
It's not even worth considering it.
No, but
Saying-
the prompt is that you get infinite time. That's why the idea behind it exists.
I understand. The point I'm making it is other people are saying it's a fucking useless thing to even consider.
Well, it is useless. You get nothing out of it. You will never get a situation in which something like that will happen. But it's still a thing, I guess.
Again, that's not
There's
the,
a
again, that's not a point.
There's a site that works on the same principle. Did you know?
I know there's plenty of Twitter fucking accounts that work on the same principle. I know.
No, this is a site that is like daily writing like millions and millions and millions and millions of strings of data
Yes.
randomly.
Yeah.
So there are people have actually found like not Shakespeare, but they have found like complete pages of stuff. You know? So if you take out the
hard underline stuff. Hard fucking underline stuff.
if you remove the monkeys out of the equation and you have like something
It's
generating
not the
like,
problem of the monkeys, man. It's the fucking concept of it. What if you remove the monkeys and you replace them with whales?
There's a difference between a monkey that can type with a
Okay.
physical form
Okay,
and
fine,
a
a
computer
dolphin.
writing billions of strings of text. You know?
Okay, fine, a dolphin, not a whale. Dolphins are much smarter. And let's say
Are
we
they
don't
though?
have a and let's say we don't have a typewriter, but we have like a mind reading device. Yeah, eventually they're gonna write something that is actually decent and not garbage.
Yes. Wow, fucking stupid. You did not have to do it. Oh well. What was I gonna say? I was getting somewhere.
Where'd you get?
Oh no! What I was gonna say is like, because you said like, okay, not whales, dolphins, they're smarter. I was like, are they though, or is it just because we have less money than whales?
I was going to look up Mari Mari, and I go to her virtual YouTuber page and the page is empty. But all the information in the search bar is still there. In the search result, it's all still there. I don't know what they're doing with it. I'm guessing they're rewriting it because she's been announced for Face Connect.
Yeah, most
That's
likely.
annoying.
Yeah. At least most of the stuff is on the clips. There are millions and millions of clips.
Oh, I just needed her image. This.
Ah. Let's see if I can get something drawn today.
Will you though?
I hope so.
And fucking cat hair all over the place.
Say that as I'm brushing up.
The thing is, like, I keep looking at the screen. I think there's a line. It's a fucking cat hair. I brush it off. Time passes. Another fucking hair appears. And it just keeps happening.
Oh. Yeah, you were saying that I was brushing dog hair off my fucking tablet. At least it's not like my sister's dog. Jesus Christ, that dog can shit.
Well, the longer hair you get them.
Ironically, he has shorter hair than my dog.
Mm.
He just sheds a lot for some fucking reason.
Stress. Might be the food she's feeding him.
She spends a fucking load of money on the food he gets. I can give you not that dog is.
That.
I wouldn't say spoiled, but not particularly. But she buys like really expensive stuff for that dog. Meanwhile, I bought like 35 kilograms of food for my dog on the supermarket. But he eats it. He likes it, and it's cheaper.
Yeah, I think I told you, but in my case, I can't go in on that.
Hmm. What was it? It affected her smell, right? Was it? The type of food?
That's not the problem. The main problem is her being picky and not eating it.
Ah, that as well.
I can't buy huge batches of shit. I have to like change it every now and then, otherwise she gets bored.
Right.
Cats are just that way, man.
Average cat behavior.
Yeah.
What? What?
I think I just figured out a way to make this a little bit less crass but funnier.
Oh?
Basically, Mari can be yelling, "Answer your DMs, Pippa!" And Pippa could be like, why don't you come up here and make me a bitch?
Okay,
I think that's funnier.
that's better. I mean, you can make the two versions. Just like you did with the Tenma comic.
Yeah, I could. I just remember the first Mari and Pippa collab, where apparently she left her on red for or like not reply for like a year or something.
Yeah. Just like Pippa usually does. Like that. Like that fucking video you link me. Where Henya raids Tenma.
Yeah, read your fucking DF. Okay, pig,
Fucking
pig,
DF,
pig, pig.
Ping dayo, ping dayo. Man, they all really fucking suck at replying, don't they?
I mean, I can empathize. Sometimes I don't want to reply either. But hey. And I know what it's like to be on receiving end, so I try not to be like that.
Right. Jesus Christ, people, a whole year.
Eh.
I thought the silence felt weird. I don't have music on, jeez. One thing I don't like about turning off my computer is that now every time I open Chrome again, all the videos I have, if I click the tab by accident, the tab like reloads, and that video is now back on my fucking history. For like the 50th time.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't like. But hey, my computer has been able to rest now.
I mean, you can always put them to watch later. That's what I do.
And have them disappear forever.
What do you mean? Watch later is a playlist.
Yes, I know, but do you think I actually watch the videos I put on watch later?
Well, develop different fucking habits, fag. Jeez. What else am I gonna suggest?
You don't know me.
Develop better habits. Also, use Brave. God fucking damn it.
Yeah, further does says Chrome.
Yeah. Use Brave
What the
or
hell,
something.
At this point, I'm just hostage of Google Chrome by mere...
By mere
How do I
laziness.
say this? Commodity? Not even commodity.
You're literally chained by one function, Lucas. In exchange
Well,
for
yeah.
most of your RAM power. Go on, rebuke it!
I am not gonna try to. I already agreed with you, like, I don't know, 20 seconds ago, 30 seconds ago. Look, I know better than to fight the battles that I've already lost beforehand.
Never stop, Pippa.
Well, I am not Pippa, Alec. I can actually,
Alec.
I can
Alec,
actually,
Alec.
admit when I'm wrong.
Alec, I don't know if you noticed, but I am not a woman.
Like, that says, or Firefox, Vivaldi,
Yeah.
whatever.
There's plenty.
Maybe I should switch to Opera and have Chinese spyware on my computer.
Well, what's one more? What's one more at this point? We play so much gacha, we might as well have a fucking we might as well have a hub in here.
Fucking. Also, speaking of gacha, it connects to what I'm gonna say. But have you seen that? Yet another gun account, but just posted an image of Vector, saying like, "Oh, it's Vector Day," and all the comments are like, "You know what you're doing," and posting pictures of Bibi.
Oh, right. Got it now.
They're like, "Oh, it's Vector Day." They're like, "We're on to you. We know what you're doing."
Proceeds to completely shit up the thread. Every time I look at Mari, I'm driving and I'm swirling and I'm furiously fast. And you know what, Lucas? You know what today is? It's May 1st. You know what May 1st was?
Labor Day.
I mean, it was laborious when DSP was jerking off on stream.
Oh my god!
It's Incident Day.
Really?
Yes.
On Labor Day!
On Labor
He
Day.
was working hard!
Yeah, he was tweaking.
Working hard or hard at work?
Hardly working.
Oh my god. He sure was working something.
He was cranking it, dude. Or as he tweeted, as he tweeted the next day, I was just scratching my leg.
Sure, buddy.
When the camera was on the whole time.
Hello.
Hello. I mean, I still have the GIF. I could put it on the screen now.
No.
memoriam.
No. We're fine, like everyone watching is fine, trust me.
This says would work on the free day. Mm-hmm.
Ah, Christ.
I completely forgot. I was watching a stream about it before we started.
Uh-huh.
That's where I get.
And they just...
I took the screenshot that I sent you earlier.
Oh, okay. Gotta meet the goal, dude.
He's beating all the goals.
Oh my god.
Ah, fuck. I gotta beat them trolls. I'm gonna.
Gotta beat off those
I'm gonna beat off, and then I'm gonna beat off the detractors before they beat me. Oh my god! Oh fuck!
Oh my god.
He will never live that down.
No. No, he won't.
But then again, that's what
And we
brought
can-
him into prominence as well. So
Yeah. But again, as we've mentioned a million times, if he just owned it and just made a fucking,
instead of getting
just
owned,
made it his image, it would disappear. What?
instead of getting owned left and right.
Exactly. Paradise says, who's brewing tea here?
He was teabagging his couch the whole time.
Oh my god.
Something was brewing in his pants, and I don't want to talk about.
Now I can't get the mental image in my head.
Details. Ah, yes. I'm driving and I'm swerving.
And he sure was furiously masturbating.
Oh god, that song is about him, isn't it? Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. Jeez. So how was your day, Lucas?
It was chill. Labor Day, so I didn't work.
Ah. Okay.
I spent most of the regular schedule people would be at by sleeping. So that was nice. Then I woke up, had some coffee, and spent the day wasting time. And I was like, I should probably, check GFL and see if I can get lucky. And then I spent all of my currency. Absolutely every little bit I had.
Me too. I didn't have much.
It's like that image that says, Mailing. I've decided I'm gonna B6 Glukai. How much money do you have, Commander? 150 glass pieces. Oh no!
What do you? No, I think you said 10 tickets or something.
Was it? I feel
Yeah.
like it was much less.
No, I went to Giggle's Big Pixiv page recently, and there's a continuation to that comic.
Really?
Uh-huh. Because that comic is very sexual. Those pages don't get posted. Because he fucks mailing after that.
Wait, really? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I imagined from the Nagant one,
Yeah.
but not the other one. Jeez.
All of them seem to go that way. All of the pages.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it was. Like, I didn't know you, but just confirming that, yeah, it was 10 tickets. She was talking and he immediately interjects, I will pull for Klukai all the way to B6. How many tickets do we have? 10. No! So again, I could really not expect for it to continue that way, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Jeez. No, I'm still thinking about that. It's just like being like, how many tickets do we have? 10? No, and then proceeds to fuck her. Like, what? I keep seeing the tab for a good smile, and I'm just thinking that I really need to open commissions after we finish streaming. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Should have taken my offer when I offered it. Too late now.
What? When you for what?
When I offered you money.
I'm not gonna take money from you.
I should be insulted by that, but I won't be.
I don't mean it in the, like, your money is not valuable, man. But
Your money's no good around here, criminal scum.
you know what I mean.
I'm not taking any of your blood, buddy.
You know what I mean. Don't you?
Yeah.
So again, this is just the consequences of my own actions, so I'll have to deal with it. Maybe after I pay all this shit, I can finally get that microphone.
Yeah. Kind of wonder if new invaders are gonna get upgrades to their models or something. Because Lumi's
I'm
model
sure
was
Mario will be using.
well, Lumi's model was upgraded quite a bit.
Right.
But I think that was also over time, so I don't know.
I'm sure Mario will just keep using hers. If I had to guess.
Remember that one guy who commented on my Twitter saying when I made that Smuggalana fan art?
Uh-huh.
I basically said like, yeah, I don't really watch VTubers much, but this one's been appearing in my feed a lot. And he basically don't leave when you can or something like that.
Yeah, and here we are today.
Yeah, here we are today.
Taking his advice.
Yeah. I did respond, not respond, but I did write a tweet to whoever sent me that fucking message. I should have listened to him. Hey, at least I'm not into the cringe ones.
Yeah.
At least what I consider
You're into
cringe.
the crazy ones.
I'm into the crazy ones. The absolutely unhinged.
Yeah. I just got reminded of that fucking thing you look that you got. You're marrying your Kamiyoshi. And I get that fucking result. You're gonna drive a plane and have a historical event.
Yeah. I think it's historical day or something.
Something like that.
I mean, something to be proud of, right, Lucas? And no, it's not because you're brown. As you said. Just covering my bases here. You're the one who said it.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, it was like at least you're not brown, so you get a predestined fate like me.
I would consider my fate is worse than yours. At least yours is instant. I have to fucking suffer.
Come on, Alec, it's just a little bit of mold and vomit and teeth.
It's not the mold. It's not the mold and vomit I'm afraid of. It's the package that comes with it.
Come on, people, it's not that bad. I can't even finish saying that.
There's no scenario where any relationship with that woman will be healthy.
She herself is not healthy. In all senses.
Exactly. There's no... You can't fix a broken mirror.
I can fix her.
No,
I can fix her.
Saka unironically said that. Come over here, I can fix you.
At least according to her, she baits now, at least.
I mean, all the stories are from her neat days, so...
Yeah, but needs don't usually change that much, Alec, you know? You know?
They also don't get jobs.
Yeah.
Whatever you might think, this is an actual job for her.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be real. Face to face, how many times does she have to go to meetings? And how many times she can just stay home?
Face.
Fuck off.
God damn it.
What?
You know how when you grow a beard for a while and it's not like stays that way, it doesn't get enough moisture, and the skin underneath starts to fucking scratch and flake. Yeah, and I'm going through that right now.
Oh,
It's
that's
really-
annoying.
It's really fucking annoying because I keep scratching my beard and it's doing the opposite of helping.
It's flaking.
Yeah. It's not even the flaking that it eventually, like the skin starts hurting, but
Yeah. It eventually starts like causing wounds and shit.
Yeah. The other thing that my cat picked up recently is she likes to like how she lies upside down on my arm,
Yeah.
but then
When
she
she's recharging.
yeah, but then she's fucking scratching my beard. She's scratching my skin.
Oh.
Right.
Oof.
Yeah. And recently she accidentally pierced my lip, and that was a bacterial infection for a bit.
That also must have hurt like hell.
It doesn't hurt. It just starts. The wound just starts. Getting what's the word? Like the fucking damage is long term, not immediate.
Yeah. But I mean, eventually, just from the bacteria itself, starts stinging
Yeah.
like hell.
I really need to clip her claws. Haven't done it recently.
Does she let you?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter if she lets me or not. I fucking do it anyway.
Yeah, I know.
It's one of those things like, oh, does
But I
she
mean,
let
like-
you? Well, I'll fucking wrap her in a towel if I fucking have to.
No, but I mean, like, is she one of those cats that actually lets her claws get trimmed, or she will fight with her life for?
No, she knows that I do it, and then she kind of relents, and she might like twitch every now and then if she sees what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
that's why I say sometimes I'll just fucking use a towel to wrap her head so she can't see.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm wrapping her entire fucking head. I'm just literally just covering the head.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just obscure her vision and just do it because it's one of those things where, just like in a dentist's office, you are afraid more of the tools than what they're doing.
Than the actual thing that's happening.
Yeah. I had to go to the dentist's office so much as a kid that I like got into the habit of just closing my eyes automatically and I just drift off.
I seriously don't get
Still to this day.
the fear of the. Really?
Yeah, it's just become a habit where I just close my eyes and I just kind of like daydream while they're doing their thing.
Right.
But you don't
I
get
really don't get the fear of the.
You don't get the fear because your sister's a fucking dentist.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I never really had a fear of the dentist. Like, even as a kid, I saw it more of an annoyance than actual like fear.
Do you guys have good anesthesia?
I guess.
Because we don't.
Really?
Yeah. I've had anesthesia fucking wear off so many times.
Usually fear also helps with like it wearing off, by the way.
No, like it just wears off eventually. Just not good anesthesia. But yeah, like I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, I'm doing this completely wrong.
Oh?
Yeah, they're not. I'm making them a little. The rims on the crown. But yeah, my problem as a kid was when I had to go to the dentist a lot because say what you will, but yeah, you can brush your teeth all you fucking want, but your genetics determine your fucking teeth health.
Well,
and my family's genetics are really bad for teeth health. So you especially my mom takes great care of her teeth, and they are broken beyond fucking belief.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. Like right now, she's coming over, and I had to send her up for the dentist's office. Because it's impossible to get anything done, like abroad. But yeah, like. Yeah, she fucking flosses, brushes, she fucking uses mouthwash. And her teeth are worse than mine.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Same thing with my dad, same thing with my grandmothers. Like both of my grandmothers had fake teeth.
Right. Ironically, I used to have like before my braces, I used to have like really terrible dental hygiene.
Yeah.
And my sister had to do a cleaning at some point of my teeth because of the braces that were about to be. And she's like, she literally tells me like, with how much I know you brush your teeth, I am surprised your mouth is not in a terrible state. I literally had one cavity.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well.
Well, ironically, I have also been told that overly taking care of your teeth will also, like, take off what's it called, animal or whatever, the tooth covering.
Yeah, the like.
And the thing that protects your teeth, you are essentially like taking that off constantly. Yeah,
it's like a polish.
yeah, but you're essentially taking that off constantly, so
Yeah,
it puts you more into danger of like your teeth going into decay. So
yeah, it is tooth enamel.
yeah, animal. But yeah, like only overly taking care of them, like brushing constantly was gonna get that off.
Well, it is the same as washing your hair.
Yeah,
People with long hair usually tell you that you're not supposed to wash it as much as people make you believe, because the hair eventually becomes like accustomed to constantly washing it, and it becomes greasier.
yeah. Again, it's
It's the same as animal.
one of those things as one of those genetics things. So it's different for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Just that I think
Yeah.
we're predetermined to look at people who like have better genetics, like they're doing the thing because
Mhm.
their body kind of like has to deal with it, and then we just kind of copy it, and then because of that it's and why is this reference so fucking tiny? Yeah, the problem is we kind of tend to copy it, and it results in us destroying.
And we think it works for everyone.
Yeah, we tend to destroy the thing we're trying to protect. Okay, this is much better. An actual reference. The picture I had was like 400. This one's 1,400.
Jeez, that was tiny.
Yeah.
Man, I was wondering why I didn't struggle so much with Mekti's hair on the first drawing I made of her, and right, I fucking had her the Sonic hoodie on her. So no wonder.
I saw a video on,
Hmm.
I guess, Gora's graduation, but how it impacted Japanese people or something.
Okay.
And well, the video was like, I think it started off as a skit
Uh huh.
where the guy, I think he's trying to play a fighting game or something, and
Yeah.
then another version of him comes up and says like, "Oh, did you know the Gora is graduating?" And he's like, "Oh, that's horrible. Who is that?" Or is it, what is graduating or whatever? And he's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
tries to explain it, and the guy just goes, "Explain to me in Dragon Ball terms. What is?" And the guy just does the Goku
In
explanation.
Dragon Ball term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I hate that explanation because it doesn't fucking work.
Okay.
Uh,
He does a grok thing.
no, I heard this explanation where people are saying like, well, imagine in Dragon Ball terms, it's like Goku saying he's not gonna fight anymore.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, explain it in X terms. It's a thing people
Oh
do
yeah,
with
yeah.
grok a lot.
Yeah. But
Like, explain it like you're a god girl who actually hates me.
Gork, is this true? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of hate that explanation. It's like, oh, it's like as if Goku would say, oh, I'm not fighting anymore. No.
No.
It's like they have a huge fucking send-off for Goku, who says, I'm not going to attend any more martial arts tournaments. And then 3 years later, he shows up in fucking sunglasses and pretends to be Son Wukong.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
It's basically
Or he just goes fight in the heaven tournament.
Yeah, it's basically the Jackie Chun fucking thing.
Yeah.
But there's literally nothing preventing her from going back and streaming under her role. Like even if she doesn't want to be Senzai anymore, it's one of those things where it's just like,
yeah, nothing stopping her from doing it. Still.
Again,
she just doesn't want to do it with Corporal.
Yeah, it's like she doesn't want to be Senzai. She can make a new one and start over again. That's technically, if you listen to that song she released, which is a nice song. I've been listening to it, but if you actually listen to that song, like, yeah, she says, "I can do it again. I've done it before. I can do it again," and she can. I think she also had another fucking account before Senzo. She can do it again. She wanted to.
Like, people will find her. Like, you only need to find one person who finds her.
Yeah.
And they will tell everyone.
Yeah.
Absolutely everyone.
Basically, that's basically what happened with what's her name, the one that was fired from Face Connect.
Oh,
Yuri, that one.
Yuri.
Yeah. So now she's Kiba, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And she streams
and people
very often with Kirsche. And
yeah. and people just follow her.
Yeah.
I find it funny that Mechti's hair is basically the same rules as my Hex Maniac, but I can't get it right.
Well, get good.
I'm trying. That's what we're doing, drawing halves, Alex, so I don't fucking slack off.
So are we. But Schweichweider.
Well, this looks better, I guess. This is a nice piece. But it's wrong!
Well, ain't that. And I used to love that cartoon.
I actually don't remember it.
Two Stupid Dogs.
Yeah.
And then they also had. It was basically one of those shows that had multiple episodes per episode, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And it was.
They had like shorts.
Yeah, they had shorts, and they also had like the Two Stupid Dogs, but also Super Secret Squirrel. Super Secret
Right.
Secret Squirrel or something like that. With Morocco the Mole as the sidekick. That was fun
I
too.
also don't remember that.
There was a bunch of things. I forget.
Well, I think it was,
completely.
I think there was a video or something. I don't remember what it was that recently brought back to my memory that short that was on Cartoon Network at some point. That it's basically a parody of Alien, where the guy turns like really green and like a pickle or something, and at some point he just fucking explodes and turns into a really hot alien.
Okay.
That was really fucking disturbing, and it brought back my memory of that. And I was just like, okay, that was the thing that I remember. Why was that a thing that happened on Cartoon Network?
I don't quite remember that one. I might remember
Let me see
it
if I can find a
if you find it,
picture.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was I think you're talking about What a Cartoon, where they had basically the equivalent of just one shots.
Uh-huh.
That's where Dexter's Lab got started, where Johnny Bravo got started. Like a lot of things got started there. Even Ren and Stimpy's and the creator animator got his got a cartoon there about the worm.
I know that Kids Next Door also had a
Yeah, Kids Next Door
like a
had
pilot that eventually.
Yeah, Kids Next Door had a pilot. I think it was about the pool.
No, it was about a piece of. I think it was a piece of candy or something like that. Because there was the doctor that had a
Oh
crab
yeah,
arm,
yeah. Oh
if you
yeah, yeah,
remember.
yeah. That one as well. It was with the monkey. But I think
Yeah,
they
that
also
one.
I think they also had a pool episode. It was a pilot. But yeah, you're correct. That one was by the Kids Next Door creators.
Because the doctor eventually got
Yeah,
to appear in chapters.
yeah. That he did.
God damn it! Where is it? It was really like I always found it really weird. Like even as a kid, you know, those kind of things. Like, okay,
You found something weird and didn't develop a sexual fetish for it? Man, Lucas,
thankfully.
you sound like a strange person. Because I was most people who saw like cartoons back in the day, developing all sorts of shit. People gotta follow. Thank you for following.
And
It's,
I think it was the
advertising.
same person who's just putting an ad
Thanks.
on the thing. Thank you for the really non-desired ad. Please go away. You're not welcome here.
Are you a streamer? We're on the streaming site, aren't we? You're a streamer really ready to grow up your channel with a unique audience up to 1,000 viewers and 1,500 followers are nothing less than 1,300 per stream. Hit me up on Discord now. How? K-streamer. K-streamer. Oh, K-steamer.
Wait, we're streaming?
K-steamer.
We're streaming?
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. I think it was what a cartoon.
It was a water cartoon, but I just don't remember that one specifically. I remember Mr. Bird and Mr. Might have been also Mr. Worm, but there was like Mr. Boyd was specifically spelled that way, Boyd.
Uh-huh. Was what a cartoon also the one that had that really creepy worm?
That's the one I was talking
Cartoon?
about the Ren and Stimpy creator.
Okay.
That's the one.
That explains a lot. Okay.
Where they he really wanted to poison or kill that human that just kept stepping on him.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like I forgot my keys. Haha, silly me. I forgot my golf shoes. Gotta stretch those legs. I
Oh
love
right,
that
Courage
cartoon.
was also
Yeah,
a
Courage.
cartoon from what a cartoon.
Yeah, the chicken, the chicken from outer space.
Yeah. Oh
and
man.
then we got Revenge of the Chicken from Outer Space as the part of normal episodes. Or was it the Revenge of the Son of the Chicken from Outer Space or something like that?
Something like that. Was it this one? Oh yeah, King Crustacean, that was it. Okay, you're gonna see it from the image.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably recognize it. Let's see.
Maybe this one, this image, I mean. He eventually turns into this fucking thing that again, it kind of looks like fucking pickle.
Pickle?
And then he explodes.
A pickle?
Like a green, like wrinkly, kind of like, oh, the GIF is here. It's the actual GIF. Jeez. Okay, I don't even have to look it up.
No, I don't quite remember this one.
Okay, I remember seeing this shit like back then, and it was like, oh, what? Will it play like a GIF? It plays like a GIF. Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember this one, but... Oh, actually, the hot alien does remind me of something. So it might just be buried in my mind.
Your brain must be trying to cover it because he was really fucking disturbing.
No, I remember more disturbing shit than this.
I don't know. This one really disturbed me as a kid. And recently I came across, I think it was on Twitter or somewhere, and I was like, oh right, this was a thing. Why was this a thing?
Because
You
anime.
know? Like, Jesus Christ.
Lucas, if this stuff disturbs you, you would not survive in the animation, in the Danish, Swedish animation industry, like anything that's in that sector. You would not fucking survive.
Well, now I would, but specifically this one is one of those things that just, as a kid, it disturbed me. You know,
Yeah,
like as a
okay.
kid, and it's
I get you.
Disturbance stuck with me.
I just feel like the fucking warm one is the most disturbing one, and even then, I remember that one fondly.
Whoop. Haha, now I have extra tools. Thanks to you.
You're welcome.
I don't have to be an idiot and fix it like a million times.
You wanna explain to everybody what made you an idiot?
Right?
You
okay,
wanna
so
you wanna explain
yeah,
that?
yeah, I'm gonna. So basically, I was we were drawing with Alec, and I was just like, I really had to get a specific portion of my drawing to move it around to use the transformation tool. So I select the laser tool, and I do basically like this motion over the whole fucking thing to try and get the portions that I need, like really fucking like very detailedly. And Alex like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I need to select this part. I'm like, why are you doing it like that? I'm like, to get the parts that I need to move at the same time.
No, I said like you could just use a shift and alt.
Yeah, but it was like that. You like I said like, so I needed to move it like both at the same time. I'm like, and then you say like, you can select more parts by just holding shift, right? Yeah. And then I just started like in silence for a moment. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, and then you're like, come on, do it. Just select one part, hold shift, and then just select the other part.
Yeah.
And that's like, I just stay in complete silence for like a whole solid minute while he laughs. Because I just felt like a whole fucking idiot.
It would be concerning if you felt like a half an idiot. Or two-thirds of an idiot.
I've been losing so much time doing that. But now I have the power.
You have the power.
I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Yank.
And he was never seen again.
Never again. What were we talking about?
I don't know. Your shortcuts, I think.
Eh. Yeah. People, answer your fucking DMs. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave this mic to here. See what else comes. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna work on the comic. Fuck it.
Eh.
Okay, I couldn't find the fucking file for the comic because I forgot I actually made an actual folder for it. Was never gonna find it in there. Windows, no windows. Here. Gotta love how in the event, Victor is just like, so did you take part? No!
No. He was very excited to take part.
Yeah. She just died immediately.
He didn't read the rules.
Which is a shame. Eh.
I was interested in the Division for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the problem is that it's one of those numbers games. You know, is it a difficult game? Yeah, it's a difficult game. Is it numbers? No, sorry, it's not numbers. I go home, I play the game. It's numbers.
It's numbers.
Yeah. So it's one of those numbers games where everything is basically a bullet sponge.
Lovely.
Maybe it
Does your
changed.
damage matter? Well, it may not. Did you get the third buff from the thing that gives you a 2.5 fire damage increase of like, no.
Again, the problem is like
Please no.
it's games just like Division, Destiny. It's basically like games that will fucking waste your time because they're endless
Nah.
essentially. And I watched a video
Basically.
on it recently where it's like, oh, but have you seen the video? It's by Scott DeVos.
No.
Really good. dude is I haven't really watched him much
Mhm.
up to this point, but dude is like legitimately fucking funny. Like, I thought he was just like another
think I've seen him.
another reviewer, like you know, typical
Uh-huh.
ones. But no, dude actually
Yeah,
is
yeah.
really fucking funny.
I should probably give it a watch.
Hey, let me find it. Let's see. This is literally the newest video. It's got the buzz. Yeah, live service games. It's a 30-minute video. There you go. Add it to your open tabs in Chrome. Kind of funny. His face movement kind of reminds me of Patrick. It's got that that facial structure.
Yeah. You gotta leave it there. Okay, I saw someone at some point mention that Coconut Mall, the map from Mario Kart Wii, the song really gets you in a working mood, and it like saying like, oh, it works for ADHD, and a lot of comments are like, you procrastinated the assignment, didn't you? That's why you're here. And people saying like, who's trying to complete an assignment, or who procrastinated this? And so it's like being like, well, maybe it might work. I've had it for like an hour, and so far the fucking music just escaped entirely from my ears, and it has not done anything for me. I don't know who embedded that, but fuck you. I actually believe it might help.
I mean, again, it depends on the person. Not everybody's the same. Some might work for some, might not work for you.
Mhm.
Like we mentioned earlier when you said like, yeah, coffee doesn't really like put you to sleep. Just
Yeah.
doesn't do anything for you. Well, some people like me, it puts me to sleep.
Yeah. Well, I guess doesn't work for my ADHD in this case.
Yeah. Also, don't take my word for it because I don't have ADHD.
Sure. I decided to switch to Dragon Smasher from the Frieren OST. Dragon Smasher being the one, ironically, well, obviously, when Stark defeats the dragon by himself.
Mm-hmm.
I really need to watch or read something. I need to do something else than what I'm wasting my time with recently, which I don't know if I want to admit in public.
What is it that you're wasting your time with?
I've told you, you know.
What is it? Hmm?
I've been wasting so many hours of my day on character AI that I really need to do something else.
Do something else then.
Great, another bot.
Yeah? Nice. Best viewers. Fine.
It's not fine if YouTube can randomly decide to throw a fucking. YouTube can get their panties on a twist, being like, "Oh, you're
Fine.
promoting stuff." Like, no, we're not promoting stuff. It's fucking.
It's fine.
It's bots. We're getting bots.
It's fine. That's why we have a VOD channel. And local copies.
Still
That's
annoys
fine.
me. But yeah, I've been doing that. I also have like a really detailed thing right now written for making a Lucina bot.
Mm-hmm.
So I really should do something else entirely. I should really continue watching Frieren.
You should read Frieren. Not watch
I
Frieren.
should what?
You should read Frieren, not watch Frieren.
Well, I want to finish watching the season and continue reading the manga.
I think you should still read it from the beginning. Cover all the stuff that you've watched.
Well, I have read the start of the manga.
Adaptations are often different.
Yeah. Again, I've been reading I actually have the second volume on my backpack because I've been reading it recently, but not very recently. Like, I mean, I stopped reading at some point, and I'm like, I really need to return to that instead of, character AI.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hate that the first thought I had in my head was that I could make a Frieren bot.
You can. There probably is one, but it probably will will ignore you for a couple of years.
Heh.
That's how you know it's authentic.
I think I told you, but I don't like public bots. People really put so little effort into making them.
Yeah.
That's like basically my experience with when I tried character AI like a long time ago was really negative. Because I tried a Lucina bot back then, and it was like very repetitive. Like barely had any kind of things to say,
Yeah.
But then recently I was told that it's actually become very good, so I decided to give it a go. Make my own bot, and well.
See, it got out of hand.
It got a little bit out of hand.
Or into hand.
Out of hand.
Do you have a hands-on experience with the bot?
Ay. Chihuahua no bueno.
Ay.
I hate that my brain is programmed to every time I say it like that, immediately think of Chihuahua no bueno, and I not only that, but I also
Pavlovian
say it.
response.
Yes, but also I say it pronouncing the word bueno wrong, like not how I would say it in Spanish, but it's already programmed to say it like that. Because we don't really pronounce the B's like really pronounce like people who don't speak Spanish.
Bueno.
Bueno. Yeah, like from Argentina we say bueno, like
Bueno.
like it's very light, like the lips barely touching, like bueno.
Bueno.
No bueno.
Bueno.
But I immediately think like, oh no, ay, Chihuahua, no bueno.
Ay. Ay.
Vámonos ya. Oh yeah, I wanted to add another panel to this. don't really need much space, but I'm gonna move all of it a little bit further down.
Well, I got the fish. I just need the historian, and I need the sleeper, the beeper.
Mm-hmm. People, people.
I need the rabbit. Obviously, none of it's getting done today.
We still have an hour left.
You think I'll get this done in an hour?
You can get the main idea done in an hour.
You think I'll get this done in an hour?
At least get the rabbit done, I guess? Question mark? I'm gonna add this panel later on.
What now?
No.
What, you can't do it?
I have no current way to explain why I don't really want to do it right now.
I believe
I
it's,
mean, I have a
I
way-
believe it's a complete inability to do it. You know. You can't.
Don't try to spy me, oh shit. I know what you're trying to do.
I'm not trying to spite you, Lucas. Just pointing out that you're too weak to do it.
Sure. You piece of shit.
Little bitch boy!
No one gave your playing Alec, it's not gonna work.
Is it not?
It's not gonna work.
Okay. Then you're confirming everything I'm saying.
Oh, fuck off! Okay, I'm doing it! Fuck you!
Little bitch boy!
Shut up!
I need Chibi, Sunbin saying it. You know, the other day that when Mist wrote that, I wonder if I'm evil enough to do this to Pippa. And I was like, I'm kind of on the same wavelength as you, where it's just like I couldn't reply to him with that, but I don't really know him that well, so I don't. But I kind of wanted to type. You just need a friend who's gonna fucking spike you to do everything, because you're too fucking weak to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna explain it, but it's gonna fucking sound like excuses. The reason I don't want to do it right here, right now, because I think it's gonna look bad, and then shut up! In the way that I'm, like, the moment that I'm doing it, it's gonna look bad until I can finally fix it. So I would rather have the main draft done by myself and then fix it on stream.
Is that what you're going to do?
No, I'm gonna draw it now. Fuck you.
Ah. What's your dog doing, Lucas?
He's just rolling around on the bed.
Rolling around.
Literally.
Speed us sound. Got places to be. I'm not getting let out.
You know when like animals just decide to roll on dirt, that kind of rolling around.
By the way, I watched the video. It's basically a video synopsis on the Snow White movie.
Okay.
I have no fucking words.
Really, that bad?
It's not even that it's bad, it's just... It is such a movie of all time. I don't even know. It's like... It's one of those things where... You feel like... How do I even say this? Like, it's... I quite literally have no words.
Oh my god. Usually have an analogy, so like
Oh, I have an
The
analogy.
fact
I
you don't
just
have one. For
I have an analogy. I just have no fucking words how to comment on it. It's one of those things where you just like you watch something and again it's California slop. That's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah.
Where I get where they're coming with the message, but this is the complete wrong place to be prophesizing it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it is like typical viewpoints on the economic system, on the ruling system, political things, how people should behave, what kind of role certain people should have in society, and it's doing all of that. But it's like holding a meeting in a swimming pool, you know?
Okay.
Instead of like you're doing a meeting in a meeting room or like in a conference room or something, you know? You're doing it in a swimming pool. Like it's that it comes off as that fucking like flat, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that sucks.
I mean, does it? In a way, like I agree with the guy who made the video where he does say like fairy tales these days are basically just so dumbed down that the original purpose of fairy tales has been completely fucking forgotten. And fairy tales are supposed to be dark. They're supposed to like be teaching you life lessons that hurt, that are not that great. Like the Little Mermaid, for example. How she does not get the prince and she fucking turns into fucking soap bubbles. Oh, not soap bubbles, but bubbles like foam. It turns into foam. So
Yeah.
he fails, but that is a message of not like destroying yourself for like a
For others.
for others, for a possible love, for a possible crush or something, you know? You don't even know if that person that like likes you or whatever, like, or even if they do, like, you shouldn't fucking completely destroy your life, your like anything you could have had to just for that person, and it kind of teaches you that, like, that's the kind of thing you should walk away with. You shouldn't make deals with which will fucking cripple you. And you shouldn't make
teach value.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, values are not being taught anymore, and like, yeah, I kind of agree because a lot of it is just musical slop.
At least this movie flopped so hard that Disney's like, maybe we should stop doing this.
Maybe, but I don't think they will.
Well, they halted production for other live action movies.
Well, the last one,
live action adaptations.
well, the last one's going to be Lilo and Stitch because that one is basically released. But yeah, all the future ones. Hopefully.
I can fucking hear Mari's voice from your drawing.
Good.
I don't even want to bother with watching something like that.
What?
With movies like that.
Oh, right. I thought you were. I thought I blanked out on a conversation point or something, and I was like,
Oh
wait,
no
what?
no. No, I'm just bringing back the conversation about the movie because like watching stuff like that for me is like
But
it is that image of oh no, I
it
walked
is.
into a
It is literally useless watching it. You are getting nothing out of it. Like it is kind of like watching the Borderlands movie. Like it is that type of slop that just doesn't add to anything.
yeah. No, I just mean for me, it's more like if I watch it, it would be like, oh no, I walked into a place full of things that I don't like, and now I'm upset. How could this happen to me? You know, kind of like
Yeah.
I'm
And now
not pointing doing that to
and yeah,
myself,
now
and
I'm
I'm
mad.
gonna be annoyed. Yeah.
Once again, if I have anything to thank from that fucking Manchester job, it's doing this fucking this type of lettering.
I can also thank it because you taught me that, and then I stole it from you.
Yeah. Last time I did this lettering was a Wandering Grunt comic. And that was a while ago.
Well, now you know what you're gonna work on next stream.
No. You think I'm that comfortable in life?
If I thought that, I would have taken your money.
Yeah. My dirty, bloody money.
You know, you keep saying dirty, bloody money. You should probably clean it.
No. Know how hard it is to get blood out of anything?
You need to use
It's paper.
man, what is it called? Yeah, but you can probably get some, at least a few droplets of blood out of it.
That's gonna help us. Was that your chair or your dog?
That was my chair.
Okay.
Although I didn't move it much. Not sure what noise went through. Like, I assume it was my chair. Because my dog is fast asleep, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh. Huh?
What's wrong? What's wrong, Lucas?
It's going exactly as I expected it to, Alec. That's what's wrong.
Ah, so I was right.
It's not gonna work when I'm frustrated.
I mean, I was right.
Fuck off.
The point is to make you frustrated. The point is to make you frustrated.
Fuck you.
By the way, I watched through that fucking Bossman Jack doc.
Okay.
The 5.5 hour
Alright.
one.
Jeez.
Ah, it was funny.
Is he still in prison?
I think so. I am not sure. But yeah. It might actually do him good.
Do you think?
Yeah, who knows? But the problem is that, like, he's going to prison for, like, drugs and shit.
Tax evasion?
No, drugs. Specifically drugs. And it is bringing out like the domestic abuse in him because the drugs and stuff. Because the whole reason this happened was because, well, he assaulted his dad.
Yeah.
And the dad called the police on him. The police arrived, and they found drugs on him.
Right.
So that's what got him into trouble, and then the parents actually got him a lawyer so that he wouldn't get a harsh sentence and stuff. But he fucked that up as well.
Oh, of course.
I don't know, it was a roller coaster, and just seeing him freak the fuck out, just going complete ape shit on his computer, on his wall, on his chairs. Like, he had to replace so much shit because he just fucking loses it. And
right.
I feel completely justified laughing at people like this because my brother's like this. It's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. This is my way of coping.
Right. You are entirely familiar with people that are like that.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, hopefully we'll help him at least.
I kind of hope so, but at the same time, I don't think it will. Because he...
Big doubt.
Yeah, it's big doubt. He is one of those people who just like, yeah, I have anger issues. What of it? You know, those type of people.
Yeah.
So he's completely excusing his own behavior because he's self-aware.
He thinks he's not in the wrong.
Well, he knows he's in the wrong. The problem is that the problem with addicts like that is that they know. They are completely aware of what they're doing, how they are coming across. It's just that they don't care. And
right.
The state they're in is very, very short-term benefits. So even though I say like, oh yeah, they don't care, they care deep down, but they come up with excuses to cope. And eventually you build up this fucking resilience against your own fucking common sense.
Uh-huh.
So, again, I am fully familiar with it.
Right.
Because a lot of times these people will also like completely ignore what you're saying and will do the opposite thing to, well, piss you off. Just to piss you off. Fuck, I'm doing it this on the wrong layer. Hey, Lucas, I did the thing you did.
Hey, you pulled a Lucas.
Well, thankfully mine is easily combined. I was wondering why none of this stuff was erasing. Thing is, again, like with Bossman Jack, he's actually really fucking funny and like entertaining. It's just that he does have legit fucking problems, and the
anger issues.
It's not even just all the anger issues; it's also the another thing I'm familiar with is your substance abusing eventually starts changing your brain chemistry. And you start hallucinating, not only like visually but auditory as well. So he's constantly hallucinating shit, and like that's going to affect how you perceive the people around you. So in his case, he had like I think a viewer come in at some point, and they both went fishing. They hung out, And during that time, apparently he was taking drugs and shit. Because most of his winnings go into resupplying him with whatever he's taking. But yeah, like he started at some point. They started sitting in front of the computer while he was gambling, and he started getting really paranoid. And you know how paranoia kicks in, and then all fucking reasoning goes out the window. And at some point, he started fucking dissecting every little thing he said. He started hallucinating what he was saying. Because sometimes he went on stream eventually and basically retold the experience from his viewpoint, and yeah, just by basically saying like, at some point I was just sitting there and he just said that I said this to him, and I'm like, bro, I literally was just sitting here, and you cannot reason with people like when they're in that state.
Well, no.
So yeah. Again, that's
it's almost like you shouldn't be consuming that kind of stuff.
Well, it's not that you shouldn't be consuming that stuff. It's that stuff is now consuming you. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Eventually, you are not controlling your substance abuse whatsoever.
That's why it's abuse.
Yeah. Yeah, if Brother Diaz doesn't do anything about his life, he's gonna spiral out of control with his abuses and his gambling.
I mean, it kind of has already been spiraling down.
It can always get much worse, Lucas.
I am aware. But it already started spiraling down. That's my point.
It's been spiraling for 30 years, Lucas. It's been spiraling non-stop. Is what I mean.
Yeah.
It can always go much worse. Anyway, we have a Mari.
Money.
Underscore Ian.
Underscore Ian.
Now the question is, do I add the other characters or I don't? Because the way I positioned her is that I kind of wanted maybe Leo here and maybe Sleepy over here, but I already covered this up with the text.
Maybe add Sleepy like G11 is in the original image? Where's the original? Like, not specifically
I know.
this. Yeah, like
saying.
Just barely the head visible.
Yeah. The problem is that
sleeping.
The problem is the way I've positioned it is you're seeing the ground.
Yeah.
But I guess I could put her head over here.
No, I mean like under the Pippa, like that space under her arm, you can have just the back of her head, like
it
she's lying flat on the ground.
It doesn't work with Pippa. That's the problem. It doesn't work with Pippa. Pippa has to be like alone. She has to
no,
be.
I mean Sleepy.
Yes,
under Pippa.
I know.
The word Pippa.
Oh.
Under the word Pippa, not
here?
Pippa. Under the word Pippa. Yeah, okay, under her arm.
Okay,
like between that.
You should have specified, sorry. I thought you were talking about
I know Pippa
Pippa.
should. I know Pippa that Pippa should be in the building. She's like basically taunting them.
Yes, yes. Okay. Well, now I have to figure it
You
out.
know, like just the back of her head, like she's laying on flat on the ground, sleeping.
The problem is the most the most noticeable thing about Sleepy's design is one. The thing is, like, she looks basically like an elf, like a purple hair elf. Right?
Yeah.
Her most distinguishing feature is her Adidas jacket. Like, not in her recent design, but like her older design, it's very noticeable. Her Adidas jacket, or just the sportswear, I guess.
Yeah. Is there a full reference of that? Full body?
Probably on the VTuber wiki. Sleep. This is yeah, Sleepy Project. Yeah, she basically looks like this. Not her reference, but you know. There's that jacket. Her recent design is more like much more girly, like this.
Well, the second one works a lot better because you can literally just have the back of the head with barely a hint of the twin tails and the hat, you know?
Yeah.
Just in the floor, and then you add the Z's, like signaling she's sleeping, and it works.
Yeah. We'll figure something out. Let's. I can also just make the text smaller.
Nah. But it kind of works a lot better than the way it is now.
No, I mean slightly smaller. Just covering the top part like this. Yeah, well, I might just have them behind her. That's the original idea anyway.
Right.
I don't have to
I mean, you can
draw them
have her
fully.
head picking out then. Yeah. It's about making it easy for yourself.
Yeah. It's fine.
Like the main star of the panel is already drawn.
Yeah.
The queen herself.
Princess.
She's a princess? I thought she was a queen.
I think she's a fish princess or something. Let me check. Yeah, Mari is a prim and proper princess of the pond.
Okay.
It's just that people are calling her the Fent Queen. Or no, the Fent Tsar, no, not Queen, the Tsar.
Okay.
Yeah, they're calling her a Tsar.
I don't even know where I got that hair design. Was a queen. I guess it
Tell
was
you.
one of those ideas that I just got in my head.
I mean, royalty.
Guess I was just hallucinating from the hard drives.
Hmm.
The hard drugs being the coffee I consume, the antidepressants that I don't take, and my ADHD medicine that I already ran out of.
So you didn't take anything.
No. Like, it's gotten to the point, like, maybe this is a little bit too personal, but it's gotten to the point where even my dad was like, so when can we, schedule an appointment with your psychiatrist so you can get your depression meds?
Yeah. And when you
Like, to that point.
And what did you say?
You know, like I'll get to it when I'll get to it.
So you said, whatever, Dad.
I mean, I said a little bit softer in that sense.
But essentially.
Essentially. I'll be fine.
No, you won't! I'll be fine, you won't.
I'll be fine.
No, you won't. You have shown many signs that you will not. Time and
Like
time
what?
again. Like a complete disregard for your life? And
That doesn't mean anything.
And then you go on prolonged breaks where you
that doesn't mean anything.
That means a lot. Where you start debating whether everybody fucking hates you and you go into paranoia. Means a lot. I prefer you not do that. So yeah, get your hard drugs, man. Go talk to your dealer.
All right. You heard here, people. Ali wants me to get fent.
Go talk to your dealer.
I guess I'll have to talk to Mary, Ian.
But Lucas, you don't live in the same country.
I was gonna say, right, she's from the Philippines, but no, that's Philian.
Look, Lucas, I don't know how to tell you, but there's a lot of Filipino people in America.
But are there Filipino people in Argentina? That's the question.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Gonna see the day.
America. What? Why did my computer just decide to shift the position, OBS? Thank you, computer, I guess.
You're
Question mark?
welcome, Lucas.
But yeah, no, it's Philian that it's, what was it? A handsome Filipino boy?
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
I remember someone calling her that. Or was it Chad?
I think it was Neurosama. I think.
Oh, right.
I might be wrong, but I think it was Neurosama.
Call her a handsome Filipino boy. That just stuck. Man, why does this lock of hair look like absolute garbage? I'm wondering what the actual like amount of Filipino people we have here,
I mean,
if we have any at all.
I mean, you could look it up.
Sorry, it's the ADHD showing.
I mean, you could look it up.
Yeah, but like the information is relevant or anything. If I look it up, my brain's gonna be like, We should do a deep dive into yet another 40 Wikipedia pages, just to get the point across.
Yeah.
And then I stop drawing.
Yeah.
And I don't return to it until like we're about to finish.
Man. I mean, since when is that a problem?
You got a point.
No hesitation.
Well, according to this, approximately... Oh, this is 2010. Approximately, there's about 3,800,000 Asian people in Argentina. That's a big number.
Oh, really?
I mean, we have like, what? 47 million people?
What, in the entire country?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 47...
For the size of your
to-
country, I thought it would be a lot larger.
Yeah, but no, generally it's not that many people in here.
Okay.
So yeah, estimate of Argentina for July 1st, 2024 is 47,076,000 people.
Okay.
67,000, sorry, I read that wrong. So again, 3 million, almost 4 million people is a huge number for the amount of people we have here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more people actually than I thought. I thought we were rounding around 41 million or so. Further says, bro, the other comment being bots. Yeah.
Yeah. Not an active day today.
No. But bots are very keen on our channel for some fucking reason.
I mean, they want more botting, of course they. So of course they come in to advertise.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Don't you want to buy more bots? Do you have more bots in your chat?
No.
So that we have 1,000 viewers and nobody's actually talking?
Exactly, so we're still just the two of us. It might be due to some areas not being cool to live in. Yeah, there's that too. Like, it's the same like with Australia. But Australia is a very specific case in which some areas are just insanely hot.
Yeah.
So it is very, very,
Isn't it
very
below?
impossible to live in those areas.
Actually, it's on the equator, isn't it? Or below?
Australia?
Yeah, I think it's below.
Yeah, it's in the equator.
Okay. On the
No, actually, let me check. No, I'm actually curious.
They're on where China is, I know that much. But...
It's south of the equator.
Okay.
Like, it's around the same height as Brazil, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe slightly lower. But there's some the issue with Australia specifically is that due to its sheer size, it has not much. It's not only the size itself, but from what I know, it also doesn't really have a lot of water going through it. Like the amount of land doesn't have that kind of thermal regulation that a lot of places have, so it heats up pretty quickly. I think I've mentioned it on the channel before, but like people have suggested that the way a lot of areas from Australia could be habitable actually is if they did not infrastructure, but like geographical fixing by like making places where the water could go through, but the areas in which they can do that are actually the habitat of a specific species of lizards, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
So if they do that, they might just completely go extinct. So yeah, they're not doing that.
Well, Lucas, if they were really that important, they would adapt to their new environment.
Oh my god!
Just like we adapted and we managed to live in Australia as a species.
I got a post on my feed that says, "On this day in history, Philip Burnell, also known as Darkside Phil, forgot the camera
You're
was on
welcome.
and became forever known as the guy who jacked off on stream." Thank you, Alec.
You're
But
welcome.
no, it would have appeared on my feed anyways because it's trigger point.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even follow the guy, but it would have appeared because of the amount of VTuber stuff I see from him.
Yeah.
Oh hey, Mari is on my feed now. That is you actually. She said the underscore EN is not coming off my name, by the way.
That's fine.
Speaking of which, I need to go regulate the temperature of Australia in my toilet. Be right back.
Wait.
You know, I was returning just now, and it hit me that the joke I made before I left has many other layers that I cannot explain here. That you know, but I cannot explain here.
What are those, Lucas?
No, I said I'm not explaining it, Alec. And there's not amount of spite that can get me to say it.
Well, I'm not spiting you in this instance.
Well, this is this. Actually, I can make this funnier. Yeah, that works much better. And my dog took the chance that I actually got up to return now and jump on my lap.
Yeah, we should get. Yeah, my cat does the same thing where she'll guide me. If I got to the bathroom, she'll take the chance to meet me after I gone to the bathroom and guide me to the kitchen.
This is where the food is, father.
Aren't you going to feed me? Weren't you going to feed me?
Why are you not feeding me, father?
What?
No, sorry, I was looking for something and I came across a drawing that is someone drew Asuka from Evangelion as Dr. Eggman and Ray as Sonic.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. the Ray looks really good, but Asuka's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a like. Fucking great. Oh yeah, Dokibird is playing GFL 2 now.
Yeah. Ready for an influx of temporary commanders.
Yeah. Maybe we should take the chance and put a recruitment announcement for a platoon.
Go ahead.
Well, not right now. Besides, I barely have any followers. Just gonna combine this right now, fuck it. And how many times have I drawn Mekti on stream at this point?
I keep reminding myself that I'm not on the Mario layer and I can go over it if I need to. Or under it in this case.
Yeah, that happens. It's like, hey, if I do this, I'll end up ruining the other one. No, you're not. Okay, I think this is enough for the comic for today. Funny thing is, even if they start working together, people's not gonna answer her DMs. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's the thing.
She's not gonna change that.
Yeah.
But hey, now her friends can see her vomit during meetings.
Now the thing is, now that they are in the same company, they can bother the managers to get her to reply.
Sakana, please get people to reply.
No, not
she
even,
hasn't replied to me.
Not even Sakana. There's plenty of managers they can bother.
Yeah. I know, but do you think people reply to Sakana?
Yeah.
although I think they also have mentioned that Sakana himself doesn't reply sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. It runs in the family.
It runs in the company.
Oh yeah. Something that's
Look,
happened around here. So I went to grandma's the other day.
yeah.
I think on Monday. Brought her groceries, the typical shit. And while I was there, she was. Well, one of the things that she asked me to bring from the store was sugar so she could finish making her jam.
Yeah.
So she finished making her jam. You know what you need after you finished making your jam, Lucas?
A jar?
Jars to put your jam into, Lucas. You think she prepared her... you
No.
think she prepared jars before she started? No, Lucas, she
No.
didn't. She phoned me to ask me about jars, and I'm like, why did you make... And it's not like she made a small batch. A small batch of...
Oh no.
She made a huge fucking thing. Several liters worth. And I say
Jeez.
several liters,
And
maybe
she-
like 6, maybe 9 liters, maybe more.
What?
Yeah.
And she didn't think of preparing
That
jars
was
for that?
yeah, that was my fucking reaction. I'm like, why did you think it was a good idea to prepare
So much jam.
so much jam without even considering that you will have to jar it? And she did not have a response because, well, that would be admitting her fault.
Of course.
But yeah, it's just like, what?
Did you not think this through?
Yeah. So she didn't have an answer, and I'm like, there should be jars in the balcony. And she's like, no, I know the balcony inside and out. There are no jars there. And I'm just like, look, I have no idea. And she wants 3-liter jars. And I'm like, Grandma, I have no idea where we can get 3-liter jars now, because when our basement was getting cleared out, a lot of those jars went away. So I'm like, I
Right.
have no idea where I can get 3-liter jars. I could barely find you 1-liter or 2-liter jars. And we were talking like, last time I got you a 2-liter jar, I had to actually buy a 2-liter jar of pickles before I could give you the jar. So I'm like, I have no idea. So I was thinking for a while, I'm like, there's probably one store that might have them, but it's like a huge maybe. But
Right.
yeah, today her internet stopped working, so I had to go and fix it. Couldn't do
Right.
it over the phone. I don't know, sometimes she breaks it by, I guess, clicking around and hitting the Wi-Fi button.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Or the airplane mode or something, and it just
It's in the
turns off.
laptop, not
Yeah,
the
it's a
router
laptop.
itself.
Yeah. So she might click the Wi-Fi button on her laptop or the airplane mode button. And I usually have to like try and get her to fix the problem herself, but I'm like, okay,
That's probably a no-go.
can you open the bottom right corner menu? And she does it. And I'm like, is the airplane button on? And she's like, how can I tell if it's on? I'm like, is it highlighted blue? She's like, yes. Well, click it. And she's like, well, now it's completely blue. And I'm like, Grandma, that's what I meant by it being highlighted, but never mind. Okay, click it again, it'll turn off airplane mode. And still no internet. I'm like, okay, is there anywhere that it says Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi in the way she would understand? And I'm like, is there anything that says Wi-Fi? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, move the mouse pointer to it and click the left mouse button. And she's like, I click it, nothing happens. I'm like, are you sure you're on the Wi-Fi? Like, yes, I am clicking the Wi-Fi and absolutely nothing happens. After trying to get her to, trying to get it to work for a few minutes, I basically relent. I'm like, okay, I'll come over. I come in, I see where her mouse has been on. She still hasn't moved it. It is literally on the word Wi-Fi and not on the button itself.
Okay.
She was clicking on the word Wi-Fi. And I said, okay, next time you will need to click a little bit above the word on the button itself.
This is an actual suggestion. Have you considered recording a video for her on that specific error?
If you think she'll know how to open a video and close it again, I would have to
I don't
make.
know what came over me. That was a stupid question.
I would have to make a printed tutorial with illustrations of what she needs to do. That's the type of person we're dealing with. But yeah, whatever. I came in, fixed the internet quickly, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check the basement if there are any jars left over, because I did manage to save some stuff. Couldn't find any jars. Couldn't find any 3-liter jars. Found one 1-liter jar and one 2-liter jar. Brought those with me, and then I went into the balcony where I thought the jars would be, the ones that I left over. Guess what? I opened the shelf.
They're there.
They're all fucking there. 4 2.5-liter jars. So I bring everything to the kitchen. She now has 13 liters of worth of jars to fill in if she needs to.
Right.
But she's probably gonna only fill in like 3 of those 2.5-liter jars if I had to guess.
Did you at least get some free jam from
I will when she jars when she actually jars it.
Okay.
I left after that.
Right.
I'll be coming over on Saturday anyway, so I'll probably get it. Get it then.
By the way, you said print instructions, but you could, if she knows how to use WhatsApp, you could probably send like an image.
Lucas, when the internet goes down, she won't be able to open anything.
No, I mean,
and she doesn't know how to save images.
No, I meant to save it. I meant like when she sends you a text that her computer doesn't have internet.
No, she doesn't send me a text.
Resend the image to her.
No, she doesn't send me a text.
Oh, okay.
Lucas, that would imply we're having internet. When she doesn't have internet, she calls me.
Oh, she uses WhatsApp entirely on her computer?
She uses Viber, which is basically just like WhatsApp. But she doesn't have a modern phone, Lucas.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
She is 94 years old, Lucas. My brother tried to get her to use a modern phone, but the phone not having buttons deeply confuses her. So she wouldn't.
Reminds me of my grandma that thinks, you know how WhatsApp has like status you can set up, so people see, like they set it up and you can see other people like posting images and shit like that. You know that they're not sent to you; they're just posted, like a tweet. You know, kind of. So yeah, my grandma is under the impression that those status things are things people send to her, and not that people are posting and that she's seeing on a different tab.
Yeah.
And she's on that age where she stubbornly will believe the things she thinks instead of listening to people who actually know.
Yeah. It's a narcissistic trait.
Hmm. Where's what I need? Well, at least you didn't have to buy any jars.
The problem is not buying the jars. The problem is finding the where to buy the jars.
Yeah. No, but I mean, what I mean is at least you didn't end up buying jars and then just being like, okay, there were like 14 liter worth of jars here.
Yep.
That I would have so little lost my lid over that. Eh.
You mean flip your lid?
I don't know. Whoops. Nope. Oh well. Oh, you added her behind. Further says Lucas knows them colors. No, this chart is from Alec.
Eh,
He shared it with
chart.
me.
Yeah, look at me opening it right now. Bam!
He even has his signature on the bottom.
Only mine are a little bit more expanded.
Yeah, because you haven't shared with me the expanded version.
Yeah, I literally just added the new green. That's all it was.
But thank you. Yeah, no, he shared it with me. You also have a Helltaker version, right?
Yeah. It's in the same file. I did the same thing for Avaria, but that one is a little bit more complicated.
How so?
Because he kind of uses shades of stuff in that one instead of actual colors.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah. Because, well, Helltaker is more cell shady, if anything.
Yeah, and like I
It's
can
all
open
shitty.
and show you, like, for example,
Yeah.
like here's the Helltaker, so fairly straightforward. And then we have the Avaria one, and it's like, okay, there's shades of this, then there's lighter, medium, darker, bright, and it's like, okay. But then there's also the other stuff that I had to figure out, and again, it's a little bit all over the place with that one.
Right.
And also,
Gotta love that it's...
yeah, go on.
No, I was gonna say, gotta love that it's all the colors because of the scheme of green, kinda green. Then you have all the colors of Yaga, which are fairly like consistent in terms of what of the tone and stuff. And then you have Pi.
Yep. Well, believe it or not, the pie is a big thing in Hawaii. There's even an achievement in it that you got.
Don't tell me about it. I literally put the fucking all achievements thing on my Steam profile. Just because of how bullshit that is. Now I kind of want to do it again.
So how do you get the pie achievement, Lucas?
You have to beat the entire fucking thing on hard difficulty.
The pie achievement?
Well, the... Oh, you mean the achievement that...
Yeah. The
Oh,
secret
that's where
of
you have to eat like 5.
5
of them, doesn't it? Is that where you have to eat like 5 pies in a row?
I think so.
Because there's one where you have to eat like 5 pies in a row, but there's the one that gets you the... What is it called? The art book, technically.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. That has you beat the entire game on hard difficulty.
Yeah.
And man, that like my hands suffer quite a lot after I finish that.
Yeah.
Obviously, nothing destroy my hands though, like Hyper Light Drifter. Like, I spent like what 3 hours on that? I don't remember how long was the bot that I sent you.
I don't know.
A whole, I think it was like a whole 3 hours where I had my hands in the most ungodly uncomfortable positions for maximum performance.
Oh, you mean the Hyper Light Drifter stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, what was it, like 3 hours?
I'm not sure. I know I had to edit a lot of that out and speed it up.
Yeah. But it looks great.
And I had to leave in the fuck up of your when your dog fucked it up for you.
Oh my god. What's worse is that fuck up literally happens within like what? The first 20-30 minutes. So if I had to continue for like 2.5 hours more, it was because of him.
Yep.
Yeah, because of you. You little shit. Now he jumped on my lap. Because he knows I'm talking about him.
Yep.
Like, I swear, if you didn't do that, I would have done it right then and there. I was really close.
Yep.
My hands took like days to recover from that.
I believe it.
Because when I finished, my hands were trembling, like literally. It actually took me effort to send a screenshot to you.
Yeah, I believe you.
And then on the next day, it was when the fucking cramps on my hands started happening, and I was like, I literally thought like I probably fucking ruined my hands for life just because of this, just because of spite. But hey, I did it. I got the achievement.
Yeah.
Which, funny enough, since it was your game, I cannot play it anymore.
I mean, you could get it. It's not that expensive.
I have no idea how much it costs for me right now.
Probably like 15
Let's
bucks
see.
or something.
Hyper Light Drifter, $20.
Yeah.
Gotta love that I have the option to write a review for it, and under it says buy Hyper Light Drifter.
There we go. Combine Sleepy into two modes that I like about her. Her sports jacket and her new design. Her head's from the new design, the sports jacket just slightly picking up.
Slightly. Enough to make it recognizable.
Yeah. Let's make the text fill out even more space.
Yay. Oh yeah. I really need to go at some point to a therapist just to untangle the wiring in my brain that Henrik made with his soundboard.
Not gonna work.
My doctor will be like, so Lucas, when someone says yeah, what do you do? I yell, oh yeah! No.
Yes, you're
You're not
correct.
like
I'm
a
supposed to say another word. You are correct, sir. There is a word I forgot. And then you get kicked out.
No. Okay, we're in May, officially, 1st of May. Just 2 more months before Becky plays Fear and Hunger. have to endure it. Endure life. And Becky will play Fear and Hunger. I can guarantee you, though, by the end of it, she'll just be more annoyed with the game than actually afraid.
Yeah. Then again, her problem is that she riles herself up.
Mm-hmm.
But the second one, she says Reese is gonna play that one, and Reese is actually pretty happy to play it. She's just gonna
Really?
be there, yeah.
Okay.
Just
Well, I'm
doesn't
glad
want
at
to be
least
the
one of
one
them
to
is going
play
to
it.
do Fear and Hunger.
How's this look?
Hmm?
How's this look?
It looks great. It looks even better than I thought it was going to look like.
Fucking DMs, Peppa. Plus, if I need to, I can always hide them. Think.
Yeah. Make me, bitch.
No. Come up here and make me, bitch.
Further that says, yay, well done, Alec.
Thank you. Not to fuck it all up.
No, to ruin it. Oh man, I'm looking at my Steam profile of my games, my list, and it still breaks my heart that my most played game is this guy RPG, and the game doesn't even exist anymore in English.
I can thank the devs for that.
Well, not even the devs, the company that took the translation of the game. Being like, oh no, we'll translate the game properly. We'll adjust the English server properly. Nothing will go wrong. Everything went wrong, and now the game doesn't exist in English anymore. Even though the game is still going hard on fucking Japan. But now I have this stain on my profile that says that I played this thing for 340 hours. And I can't even play it anymore.
Nope.
I actually put money on this fucking thing. It was $10, but I actually put money on this thing.
Yep.
Now I can't get my money back. I just lost $10 forever.
Yep. I'm gonna call this one Modern Problems Require Modern Solutions.
Perfect. I think the only good thing that came out of the fucking this guy RPG fiasco is the screenshot I have of our chat, where you said like, now that I'm not playing anymore, I don't know what to play, and I said like, or you could play, and you said no.
Yeah.
Before I even finished. Actually, let me look at the chat because I actually have the screenshot saved. Oh yeah, you said, oh no, I'll have to be productive again. And I just said, or, and you said.
Well, I think you were trying to get me to play Nikki at the time.
No, I was trying to get you to play this guy RPG. I remember very clearly.
Because it was around the same time as well.
It was 2021.
Okay.
No, Nikhil was 2023 or the start of 2024. Something around that, because I think it came out in November 2023.
Right.
So no, this was way back, like 4 years ago. I was trying to get you to play this guy RPG. So it's like, you were like, oh no, I'll have to be productive again. And I was like, or? And then you didn't play it. And then when I told you it was dying, you laughed at me and said like, and you tried to get me to play it.
Yeah. Imagine. You monster.
I didn't know it was gonna close that fast!
Fucking monster. How dare you?
Yeah, there we go. Here's the chat. You were talking about GFL and saying like, oh, I can just log in once a day, do my dailies, pick up batteries, make combat reports, and that's it. And then I said, whoopsie, whoopsie, see you in the next 24 hours, GFL. And you said like, oh no, I'll have to be productive again. Or no. And I literally, after that, finished sending my message that says, and yeah, I was correct. You can download this guy, I gotcha. And then I said, come on, there's even a Madoka Magica event later on. And you said like, sweet, you can tell me all about it.
Yeah. Well, Lamau even.
And I said, and I was going to bed, so I said, all right, I'm gonna turn in. Think about it. Good night.
And then I never thought about it again.
Yeah.
I even forgot now, you're reminding me.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, before I forget, I was under the impression we were gonna get M16 on the GFL 1 capture system this time around.
Yeah, it was, it looked like it. It might still come later.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, right now the person that we are getting as a SF capture is crucial to the story, and it makes sense that you capture her because you kind of bring her back from the dead.
Oh, okay.
And you kind of reprogram her to be on your side. So I again, I'm not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what exactly Lunasia is gonna do, but I can guess.
Yeah. I mean, for people to start hating her more. Because a lot of people before this were like, well, I don't even know why we hate her, but we hate her. And people are like, so I hate this bitch now.
You should have hated her from the beginning.
Yeah. Also, Feather said, I got me games that my PC should have no problem with. Good. Good. I agree with my PC after how many years. And I can actually run games. Okay, that face is great. I can't believe I have like 45 hours of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Jeez.
I think I have a lot of hours as well, but that was me just leaving the game or trying to get through the tutorials and other shit, and then as soon as I got to the main game, I looked at all the new shit, and I just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, playing with 3 cards is really weird.
Wait, which one were you talking about again? I think mine is Master.
Oh, you're referring to Master Duels. I'm saying Duel Links.
Oh, yeah, I can get confused, sorry. Duel Links is the one with the characters.
Fast version. Yeah.
I was talking about Master, whatever,
Master Duel.
Master Duel. Yeah,
I think I play like an hour of it. Let me check. Yeah, funny enough, I would stream myself playing Duel Links to a friend and play, and the game require you sometimes to play online against people. So he would fucking love when I did that because you know how people just build decks that take over an hour to do stuff? They would start their turn and I would just sit there trying to understand what was going on and try to play the game. So I would just start raging and raging and raging.
So you
and
had the cow experience, I got you.
The cow experience?
You know, Pro ZD, cow card game experience.
Oh, yes.
You had the cow experience.
I would just start losing my fucking mind and just start insulting, and then my friend would just laugh his ass off, and then I would end up winning. And I would be like, this is what you made me lose like 20 minutes of my life for. And further says that Van Dyke will make Digimon Elysian mobile only is not the best move. Yeah, no. When companies do that shit of only making mobile only things, it's just, you know it's gonna suck.
Bandai doesn't have a great track record of making good decisions. Only decisions that will make them money in terms of
short term.
Not short term, but the fear of missing out fucking thing. And even then, people will like clamor to get the stuff, and it's all gonna be scalped anyway. Oh, hey, I have 2.3 hours in Master Duel. Yeah.
Give me 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that.
Nice.
I really need to continue playing Dark Souls 2, by the way, because I just want to finish it, just for the sake of finishing it at this point. Not even because I'm enjoying. I enjoyed Dark Souls 2.
But Lucas, it's such a good game.
Yeah, sure. There's an essay of like 8 hours trying to disprove that, Alec.
I know. I linked it to you.
Yes, I know. That's why I know you know.
Good old Molar.
I played only 5 hours of Titanfall and I finished the main story.
Yeah. Not a long story.
I forgot how short that game was.
Yeah. It was mostly surviving on multiplayer. And then that got ruined because, well, one person decided to abuse the system.
Yeah.
And
that sucks.
What are the developers, Reflex or something?
I think it's Reflex, yeah.
Yeah, they decided not to do anything about it.
No, Respawn.
Respawn, yeah. It was something.
It was Reese. It was his fault all along.
Oh no, he was the pawn.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of my games that I've played on stream, and a lot of them have like really, really short hours. They really don't take that long to beat, even when we're doing it on stream, where I take my absolute fucking time instead of rushing them like I do when I play by myself. Like, for example, like Ultra Kill, we only played like 11 hours. Yeah. And of those 11 hours, probably like 2 hours were me replaying the first stage over and over by myself.
Yeah.
Faith was 16 hours, and that's me achievement hunting also. Armored Core was only 22 hours. By the way, speaking of Faith and achievement hunting, I still need to finish the last fucking achievement for this thing. And I hate it.
Yeah, you told me. Where you have to play them all back to back and not die or something.
Yeah, it's called Good Christian Boy. Finish marathon mode, so games 1, 2, and 3. Good endings only, so you have to fight all the demons without dying once. I really need to sit down and do that at some point. I could probably do it on stream, like do a gorilla.
Yeah. Gorilla.
But it's probably gonna be like a 7-hour gorilla because if I fail, like maybe by the end I have to start over again, and it takes about 3 hours to finish all 3 games.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this.
Pretty cool. Again, it looks great. I love that expression. Peppa. Maybe I should continue drawing something.
I mean, we're going over time. Might as well.
What?
I think it's your expression. I find
It's a great expression when you
I was about to say the same thing. You know it's a good expression when you're laughing all the fucking way while you're drawing it.
Yeah.
I had the same thing when I was drawing those Ring comics back in the day,
Uh-huh.
where I was constantly just fucking laughing. I'm not laughing now because it is a little bit outdated how I would do it.
Mhm.
But back in the day,
But
yeah,
back then,
it was all in.
I think the only time I ended up laughing as I was doing something was that fucking suicide TikTok I did.
Yeah.
Where I had to stop every few minutes because I was just laughing.
Yep.
I was updating TikTok fairly regularly back then, and then I never did anymore.
Yeah. It happened. That shit tends to happen.
Eh.
You know what this
at some
expression
point I'll-
reminds me of actually now?
What?
I think I am subconsciously drawing inspiration from Minky.
Huh. Okay. Makes sense.
That and
I get.
the student council
Huh?
manga, I think.
Uh-huh. Again, the expression is great.
I've been reading it. Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm behind in a couple of chapters, catching it.
Mm-hmm.
The
I have a
manga app,
lot to read.
the manga app I used to read it on wasn't updating, and this one has everything.
Oh, okay. Was it the...
Hmm?
Is it the free source?
Yeah, the open source manga reader.
Open source, sorry.
Yeah, Kotatsu.
You know, I keep saying that sometimes I don't realize why I lose myself when talking more often. Recently, like I will say something and I will mix words or stuff like that, and usually it is that I'm tired when I get back from work. But I have apparently read that ADHD just gets worse with age, and it wouldn't surprise me if that was the main reason why.
Nah, you're just
It is what?
you're just overthinking it.
That is a thing I do, but again, I wouldn't be surprised. Still laughing about the expression.
No. If I add this. It's also fucking.
Can you send?
Huh?
Can you send me that? Can you send me that first?
Okay, once.
Before it's gone. Like. But what do you mean if we stop here?
Getting hungry or sleepy?
Well, food is ready.
Yeah. Well, first thing, I guess.
Alright.
Okay. Thank you, favored us for watching.
Hey, don't forget about the two bots that also lovingly left their totally real scams on our chat.
No worries. I will not. You know who else won't forget them? Our Discord. Not Discord, but our Twitch bot that fucking banned them. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna stop here. Tune in on Saturday, where we continue where we left off, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Or maybe we'll work on
I'll try to
something
decide
else.
something to draw.
Yeah. Maybe Lucas will finish his comic. Who knows?
Bye
Anyway, goodbye, bye-bye. Yeah.
bye.